amazing a little later today.
All right, look who is all tangled up trying to fly his kite. It's that good man, Charlie Brown, making his first appearance in over 10 years. Charlie Brown, of course, the main protagonist from the comic strip Peanuts, has returned to show off his second historic and all-new balloon.
He's done well recently. He was recently the star of the mega-hit film The Peanuts movie and is now headed down 34th Street celebrating the popular show You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, which is gearing up for its 50th anniversary in 2017. Assorted Peanuts characters are scattered around Snoopy's backyard in what is kind of an early Christmassy scene. Linus, Lucy, and of course Charlie Brown are back this year to celebrate Macy's 90th parade.
Now, do you notice Charlie Brown cannot stop smiling? He's still basking in the glory of his Emmy win for last year's primetime animated special. It's your 50th Christmas, Charlie Brown.
The cast of Sesame Street and the Muppets when the parade continues live on NBC.
Arriving right on time for the third year in a row is the most famous steam engine of all time, Thomas the Tank Engine. He's been a busy little guy with the books, the videos, and his Thomas and Friends animated series on PBS Kids and YT Kids. With Thomas in the lead, children experience timeless life lessons of discovery and, of course, cooperation.
In this year's movie, The Great Race, Thomas was joined by trains from around the world. Well, he continues on track right here, inviting all children to help him set friendship in motion by saying, "All aboard."
Let the sunshine in from Lithia, Florida, the Sunshine State. Here is the Joe E. News. Welcome back to New York City, everyone, where a lot of children are waiting for Santa Claus to arrive. And rest assured, in 90 years of this parade, he has never failed to show up. But until he gets here, kids of all ages will get a kick out of the world's most favorite clown, Ronald McDonald, who's traveling in the world's one and only big red shoe car, along with his pals, the talented McKids.
Ronald's tricked-out ride is shaped like his red shoe, complete with the yellow lacing and black bumpers. Ronald is regularly on TV, online, at community events, and each year right here, motoring in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Brightening the skies of our parade, we give a big thumbs up to the marching Ronald McDonald balloon, courtesy of McDonald's. By bringing joy and comfort to families all around the world, Ronald is out to prove that fun makes great things happen. And the fun starts with his snappy 6-foot-long bow tie and rowboat-sized red shoes.
Along with his regular celebrity duties, Ronald is proud to be the namesake of the nonprofit Ronald McDonald House Charities, dedicated to the overall well-being of children everywhere. Taking his family on a holiday road trip in a series of wooden pull toys is Louis the Duck. Following Louis is his wife Lois, his son.
And now all the way from his home in London, heading down 34th Street for his third Thanksgiving parade, is the marmalade-loving bear Paddington. So, not to be confused with any other famous bears, Paddington wears his well-known red hat and blue duffel coat. He also carries an old brown suitcase with his initials inscribed right on the side.
Paddington is tipping his hat in thanks to the folks who went to his first movie, launched last year, and they'll be happy to know that Paddington 2 will be coming soon to theaters everywhere.
Country music duo Maddie and Tay and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade continues live on NBC.
The century-old icon traveling across the country in the Planters Nutmobile, still as happy and classy as ever.
It is Morphin time. For its third year in a row, the iconic red Mighty Morphin Power Ranger dominates the skies of New York by standing 5 stories tall and always ready to save the world.
This spring, the highly anticipated and reimagined Power Rangers feature film will hit movie theaters worldwide, inspiring millions to believe that together we are more. But you don't have to wait until then. You can catch an all-new TV season with a new team of heroes on Nickelodeon in early 2017 with the premiere of Power Rangers Ninja Steel.
You can hear the music. We welcome the proud members of the Cary Senior High School Marching Band. Poking along the parade route, making its 16th consecutive Macy's appearance, is Pikachu, an original Pokemon with an electric personality. Normally measuring about 1'4" Pikachu is standing tall over New York City as the brand celebrates 20 years of Pokemon this year.
Snowman Pikachu has hitched a ride to spread holiday cheer and ring in the release of the highly anticipated new video games, Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon.
Roll in the rock and roll concert stage. It's time for Gibson, the world's most prominent musical instrument maker, to tune up its giant likeness.
Soaring over the heads of adoring fans and making her 10th appearance in the high-flying Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is the international pop icon Hello Kitty. Delivering happiness, friendship, and fun to all ages around the world, Sanrio's Hello Kitty is a super cute global ambassador for the company's small gift, big smile philosophy.
Today is a really good day to share your smile with others because as Savannah always says, a smile is the shortest distance between two people.
True.
As she glides the world's largest inflatable airplane overhead, we say happy landings to Hello Kitty.
This is the first time in their storied history that the Girl Scouts of the USA have a float in our parade. Their debut appearance showed... Well, looks like they got your song request now. We love Mr. Roboto around
Oh my
here.
gosh.
Welcome back from Uptown.
It's a good time. A little chillier down here than Uptown.
My daughter told me I look like Papa Smurf, but it's warm. I'll tell you that.
I was going to go with Grandpapa Smurf. It's good to see you guys, and it's good to be with you. And this special parade puppy who was tenderly raised by Macy's Parade Studio. Her name, Trixie, the bouncing dog. She's a Cairn Terrier. Trixie's shapely accordion legs are a parade first for locomotion and a challenge for the 24 handlers prancing her gently down the parade lane. Boing, 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 boing goes our new bow, wow, wow, wow.
Fair to say we feel an instant bond with this fun new float.
Dressed in his new balloon clothes and struggling to keep his balance is Greg Heffley, the wildly popular star of the best-selling book series Diary of a Wimpy Kid, which has sold 180 million books in print all around the world. This year, Greg's decked out in a stylish down-filled vest, earmuffs, and winter boots, and he's bracing for a fall. So he clutches his precious journal, protecting it at all costs.
That's right. Last year he was in black and white. This year he's in color. Author Jeff Kinney's work has been widely praised for its ability to inspire reluctant readers to reach for a book. And his 11th book in this Anything But Wimpy franchise is titled Double Down, and it's available now.
Here comes a float full of good cheer. Representing the spirit of America are this year's gold medal winning Olympic and Paralympic.
To find my way.
We are delighted to welcome a brand new balloon into the skies of our parade. It features the adorable, colorful, and wonderful trolls hitching a ride on the wondrous Caterpillar bus. The trolls, with their long and vibrant manes, are celebrating the grand opening of their first motion picture.
The Trolls movie is one of the smartest, funniest, and most irreverent animated comedies of the year. Justin Timberlake served as executive producer of the soundtrack, which includes the #1 song, Can't Stop the Feeling.
While on this colorful float of technical wizardry, Build-A-Bear presents Bernard, the big-hearted bear. History now in the air. Here's the cool cat that started it all. Felix the Cat was the first balloon character to ever appear in the Macy's Parade. And for this 90th event, the artists of the Macy's Parade studio have replicated the 1927 design of the original feline inflatable. And Matt and I saw it that year.
It was great.
It looks pretty good, doesn't it?
You're
We
always
might as well
talking
say it
about-
before Savannah says it.
Exactly.
Tell us about the olden days, guys. Well, unlike the giant balloons we see today, which are kept aloft by rope handlers on the ground, Felix was carried down the street on poles. Helium-filled balloons began flying in 1928. By the way, if you want more of this kind of fun parade information, decade by decade, just go to Macys.com/parade.
Or hang out with Al. Felix, approaching his 110th birthday, DreamWorks Animation will be releasing Fantastic Felix the Cat fashion and designs.
Why, hello! It's the professor!
I spent too much time in
Combination
front
of
of the TV.
Felix and the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Exactly.
All right, this annual snapshot of New York City is brought to us by New York's hometown newspaper, the New York Daily News.
Dino soaring high above us, see what I did there? Is the well-loved Sinclair Dino, celebrating Sinclair Oil's 100th year in the business. The green Dino, one of America's most cherished icons, stands 36 feet tall, is 72 feet long, representing one of the few life-size balloons to appear in today's parade.
Dino is actually an Apatosaurus, which is similar to a Brontosaurus. He made one of his big appearances, the first one actually during the 1933 World's Fair in Chicago. Dino first flew in the Macy's Parade in 1963.
Celebrating its bicentennial next year, the Army musicians of the West Point Band serve at the world's premier leadership institution, the U.S. military. Feeling right at home in the sky is Eruptor, one of the fan-favorite characters from Skylanders, the wildly popular Toys to Life video game franchise. Glowing with a fire from within, Eruptor took more than 40 gallons of fluorescent paint and 5 barrels of glitter to bring to life this massive balloon figure.
Along with its new animated TV series, Skylanders Academy, be sure to look for the all-new video game, Skylanders Imaginators, which gives kids the power to create their own Skylanders.
And look what's sailing in. The Pirates' booty ship just back from a prosperous treasure hunt. They filled the belly of their...
Music from Daya and Santa Claus is coming to town as we continue live on NBC.
Can we just take a second to do something as that float moves off and give credit to the artists and the craftspeople at Macy's Parade Studio, where all of the remarkable floats today were designed and built.
Here, here. And making its second consecutive flight, we welcome back again this year Red, the hero of last summer's hit animated blockbuster, The Angry Birds movie, available now on Blu-ray. Red clutching an egg of a soon-to-be-born hatchling, which are the cute and cuddly scene-stealing baby birds from their motion picture.
Okay, here's a fun fact. The hatchlings are actually voiced by the young children of the movie's production team. They also star in Blake Shelton's music video for his song Friends from the film's soundtrack.
Universal.
From Eagles to Ducks. All right, we love this. The Green Valley High School band involved in the elite bands of America. Well, skating in on his tail feathers is our old friend
Affleck.
The duck. This hard-working spokesduck has helped keep people's lifestyles healthy for over 60 years. At 3 stories high, our wintry waterbird has one great fact to quack about.
Affleck.
Which is that the Affleck duck is enshrined on Madison Avenue's Walk of Fame as one of America's favorite advertising icons. It's also one of our favorite feathered friends parading down 34th Street.
Affleck.
Is that you, Al?
Sorry, it was. It's onto the ice for some fall frozen fun and a little hockey at the local pond. Hall of Famer Eric Lindros and NA.
We now enter the Ice Age by way of this Colossus balloon duet, which depicts Scrat always trying to grab that acorn, but having trouble getting it. Having debuted in last year's parade, this incredibly popular twosome from the Ice Age movie franchise returns with some hot news. Scrat and the Ice Age herd can be seen in the all-new feature film, Ice Age Collision Course, available now on Blu-ray.
And the world's most lovable saber-toothed squirrel has his own new mobile game, Ice Age World.
Performances from Regina Spektor, Chelsea Ballerini, and Brett Eldridge, all when we return live on NBC.
The Pillsbury Doughboy sprung to life from a can of refrigerated dough in 1965. And here he is, half-century later, still as lovable as ever, strutting down 34th Street on this parade morning. He's never without that cheerful smile, classic chef's hat, and white neckerchief.
Our beloved baker, a symbol of warmth and love, could fill his balloon body with over 3 million cinnamon rolls. Yep, that's how the Doughboy rolls. Pillsbury helps make the holidays tastier with more than 10,000 recipes on its website. Savannah keeps poking me in the stomach.
The cinnamon roll sounded good to me right about now. Delta Airlines lands its classic Winter Wonderland float featuring the iconic Gothic Bridge in New York Central Park. As New York's largest carrier, Delta offers over
Hold on to your hat. SpongeBob SquarePants is rushing in, trying to hold on to his. The celebrity sponge in the sky is in the 17th year of chronicling his nautical and sometimes nonsensical adventures. As a global pop culture phenomenon, SpongeBob continues to be seen in more than 185 countries and translated into more than 50 languages.
You can deep dive and catch SpongeBob and his Bikini Bottom pals every day on Nickelodeon.
From Pflugerville, a suburb of Austin, Texas, band director Garth Gunderson has brought his 356 talented teens
A parade staple since 2012 here. Flying through the air is the Elf on the Shelf, the tallest character balloon in the parade's 90-year history. Scout elves will begin returning to homes all around the world during Scout Elf Return Week. That kicks off tomorrow. This is when families welcome back their Scout elves and elf pets, or adopt one from one of Santa's official Scout Elf adoption centers.
And soon, children will be welcoming home their Scout elves, elf pets, reindeer, and St. Bernards to ring in the holiday season.
Here is just a sample of what you'll see at the Macy's Holiday Parade this year at Universal Orlando.